This is an unboxing video for Lyen Mark II controllers. These are square wave controllers. I chose these because I need a 3-speed switch. That's very important to make some effort to be street legal. What this box contains is 2 Mark II controllers and 2 direct plug-in Psychoanalyst version 3s. From Grin Technologies. I love my Psychoanalysts. I limit the current in my Psychoanalysts so things don't get out of control. Here's the 2 Mark II controllers. These are exactly the same. These have 24 4110 FETs, which is nice for 72 volts. 72 volts is enough for me. If you ever want to go with much more than 100 volts, you need to use 4115 FETs. I don't ever travel more than 39 miles an hour, so 72 volts is nice on my 31.5 inch diameter tires. These have the resistance of the shunt is 0.667 milliohms on these 2 that I just received today. Same shunt value. I bought this a couple weeks ago. The shunt value is 1.000 milliohms. Other than that, this is the same controller. Edward Lyen is highly recommended. His website is lyen.com, Lyen.com. He sells Psychoanalyst, half-speed, half-twist throttles, and uses multi-function switches, which I wish I would have brought down for the video. And he puts all the connectors on. Here's a connector for the phase wires. Here's the connector for the Hall sensors. He's marked all these connectors for you, so you just have to plug and play. Throttle, 3-pin 2.8 millimeter Molex. There's the e-brake. I don't use that. I use hydraulic brakes and Regen. This is the another Molex connector for the 3-speed switch, which is he has programmed from the factory to 30, 100, and 120%. Here's a connector for the USB programming cable, which you have to buy separately. It costs about $15. If you want to change the programming, change the phase current, the battery current, change the percentage in the 3-speed switch. I had him crank this Regen up all the way. I just wanted a bike ride this morning, and I got 1.8% Regen. I got back 1/6 of an amp hour on a 12-mile ride. Continuing with the connectors, this is going to be the Psychoanalyst connector. And then this is the power cable here. SB50 Anderson power pole connector to go to my 72 volt battery. Edward Lyen, a lot of times when you buy a controller from him, he'll put a little video on YouTube that shows the serial number, then he shows it running. I've bought so many controllers from him, I think he just doesn't bother to do that with me. But it's got the serial number for if there's any warranty considerations. But with Edward Lyen, warranty doesn't even come into play, because if there's any problem, you just contact him by email, and sometimes send him the controller and he'll fix it right up for you. 24 FETs is nice for handling current. I like 24 FETs. And 4110 FETs are better at handling heat than 4115 FETs, which is one of the reasons why I chose to run 72 volts instead of higher. And that's about all I have to say about the controllers. Square wave controllers. A lot of people choose sine wave controllers, Sabaton. I totally understand that. But like I say, I need the 3-speed switch. I've used his controllers extensively, and I just find it's a lot of power, a lot of current, and very reliable controllers. The only time I blew one once is on a very wet, completely soaked controller. I plugged in the battery for some reason, not appreciating how wet things were, and so I fried a bank of MOSFETs and possibly a circuit board. So keep the bike dry. So that's it. I can't wait to hook them up to my bike.